we're back. Just listen to Scratch's new mixtape. Pretty fucking fire. I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
That was pretty good. Yeah, it could have been a 10 out of 10, but I think it would have been better if it played during the boss fight.
Sam, not every game can be an action game, alright? They had to keep a horror game aspect for it. That's why they play it right after.
You're allowed to have one moment of tongue-in-cheek.
Sam, did you not remember the entire of Harry Little Darkness?
Come on. They can get away with that, but you can't give Scratches...
I agree, it would have been fucking sick, but they have to keep the horror tone at some points, especially when the Scratch finally shows up, which I'm very happy about.
Blur Joel, edit that song into the boss fight. You can do that.
Yeah, that was pretty good angle. Yeah. But alright, let's jump back into it. Let's see where we...
we're nearing the end game, I believe.
They're like, damn, that mixtape was
that
pretty
went
good.
really hard.
Scratch's Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came
It's
out
still
into the
Wake,
woods,
like,
I
Wake
saw a
didn't fool you,
inside
it was just Scratch was just fucking hiding inside.
I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
Or maybe. Really? You think he was always Scratch? What do you think, Sam? You think he was always Scratch?
If that's what they're trying to say, but...
I really don't
Scratch
think he
was pretending
was,
to be Wake.
but... Like, I think it's Wake, and he's just Scratches in
What does he
him.
want from
But,
me?
I mean, that would explain why he's still stuck in there. I don't know.
No. I'm in
Uh-oh.
control.
Wait,
It's my mind place.
wait, what?
He's powerful. Too powerful.
Got it?
Just
Yeah,
his presence
his
makes
stand
me
is so powerful, your stand doesn't affect... Oh shit, when you have limits, kid.
Clicker.
Damn, that was actually really cool.
Alright, we'll just have to go through Wake.
Wake.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
That line would make sense. That when Alan was Alan was picked up the phone, his future self said, "Do you escape? You don't. Yes, and you don't."
You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, maybe they were just, like, trying to throw that off beat when they were like, oh, maybe it's coming from, like, a different time. But maybe it wasn't. Like, it was just... He's still there.
Yeah. All right. Goddamn. Oh yeah, you got it. This plays again where she's like, "Get out of my head!
Yeah.
I'm all twisted and cruel."
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right.
Well,
Let's
maybe if
start
you
acting
didn't
like
keep
we're on
secrets.
the same side, yeah?
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
Might?
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, You're better off without her. I know I am.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the
She
files.
got herself off.
Happy reading.
Okay.
You realize you went, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau. Okay, here's the key to the...
I think she was just talking fast. Like, she's just like, hey, consider yourself a deputized. Now, here's this fucking key. Go do this shit. Okay, thank you.
Alright.
I'm gonna get... Okay, yeah, Elmo's out. You okay, man?
I'm sorry about your brother, Elmo.
Jaakko was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through.
I'm sorry,
It's my
Elmo.
fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
Let me guess, it wasn't really a
Cult
cult.
is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
Oh, and that's why Nightingale became Taken.
Yeah.
Because the fucking ritual was interrupted.
God, you guys really had to... You could have just said...
This is what happens when you keep
You-
secrets.
Yeah, like, you didn't even have to dress everything up all fancy and make it a cult. You could have just said, yeah, we're just gonna... Hey, guys at Bright Falls, don't go near the lake.
Literally.
There's gonna be some bullshit down there. Just leave it to us. We might be dressed up in some fancy garments that may look like
don't
a
even
cult.
need to be looking
but
like that, though.
But I know that's what I'm saying. Like, they could have just said that, though. But yeah, they didn't even need to dress up like that. So it's just like, it makes things more complicated than it needs to be.
Yeah, so then shit goes awry.
Because it threw a saga off the whole time, thinking like, are they connected? Like, oh, I bet you're feeling a bit silly now
The dark
after all
presence is
that.
vulnerable against bright light. At least that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Cult of the tree targeted people already corrupted, yes.
They had the right idea, but I didn't think they needed to go as far as to like, hey, what if we just made it, because no one's going to probably believe us, what if we came up with an idea to become a fake cult so that people thought we were doing some sketchy shit, and totally that does not raise any suspicions around the town whatsoever, guys. Are you in? Oh god. So then I guess all the cult visions in the dark place is just Scratch messing with Alan, since it's technically still all a part of the story.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like when considering Alan sees all the stuff relating to the cult in the dark place, it still has some significance to the story.
I guess, but I mean, I think it's just more so like he had to write a random story to get through the dark place.
Alright.
I think that's all I can do. Right
Yeah,
now.
those are just gonna say for... It's annoying it notifies, yet you can't mess with it.
Yeah.
Elmo said the cult kills Taken.
I knew they were good guys. No bad guys would make those good of commercials, I swear.
We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Jaakko. We are going hunting. Cult of the tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Elmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken.
You didn't need to call yourself... I think the moment you labeled yourselves as a cult, people started getting a bit suspicious.
If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Jaakko. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
And those were the twins that were looking into the town.
I don't know if they were twins, but yeah, the...
Well, yeah, the...
Oh, yeah, they're...
the
Yeah,
husband and wife,
whatever, yeah.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius.
No, it wasn't.
What? No,
it wasn't.
The work made people too scared to go into
Oh,
the
I
woods at
see.
night.
That's why he called it the
Business
cult.
101. Fear is a great motivator.
I guess, but
I'm
like,
gonna
it's
deal with the
still,
situation.
I would not do that.
But the town will
I
need
think he
protection
literally
until we sort
could
this
have.
out.
I mean, the moment that he probably
I could use your
realized
help.
Saga was involved
Right.
in this, he could have
Right.
said like, "Hey, turns out I already
I'll run
know.
that gang.
Maybe I can help."
We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
Yeah, thanks, Ilmo, for not holding a grudge against me, because you really threw
You were
us for a
trying to
loop,
kill
brother.
Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Oh. I guess that's fair. Because he's just been on the surface the whole time. The only reason Saga knows about Scratch is because Wake's messages.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad to know we cleared that up, but you could have been a lot more helpful earlier on. If you...
Where is Yako?
He was just holding his hand over him. He was under the sheet.
Oh, I didn't even see he was holding the sheep. Oh, Yako, I'm sorry. Yako was the heart and soul of all those commercials. Alright, boys. I am headed to Files Unlocked, so... which I'm running away from.
So...
Yeah, this one that was locked.
Hit the key. Alright. What do we got? Transcript of interview with subject Alan Wake.
Alright, you be her.
Mr. Wake, you have been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date. But for now, I need to ask if there's anything you can tell us regarding the innocent. We may need to know.
There was a force here you don't understand. A presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me. Consume everything.
Yes, but you mentioned this dark presence.
Why does it want you?
It feeds on artists. On the art that they create. It wants me because of my writing, but it can be I'm trying. But it can be any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me.
We're all aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been a part of our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department just going to check you out. Hey, they're not even going to happen before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where's it now?
I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it?
Mr. Wake, you're in custody. Pending charges for breaching numbers fed Elijah guns. We're gonna supposed to make it.
You're not fucking listening to me.
Actually, can you say that again?
You're not fucking
Expletive. We are listening just fine now. Do you have any accomplices?
Fuck you.
Expletive.
Let me the fuck out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview was terminated due to the subject being uncooperative. Oh, wait. That was a pretty good Alan Wake impression, huh?
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence.
You can start
disguised
just start
itself as.
saying like every bit of dialogue like him.
Yeah.
Through extensive interviews with witnesses of AWE-35, additional details regarding the shadow AO-10 have been discovered.
Redacted and redacted.
Both present during the AWE reported seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who immigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a
Redacted.
AWE in 1970. Research staff have concluded that Jagger's appearance is the likely cause of the shadow manifesting in human form. Shadow is ongoing as... Oh, I can't do it anymore.
Current hypothesis. The shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals. It's how the fuck do you say that? Involved in the creation of art who have operated in the physical range of Cauldron Lake. The shadow can manifest as any individual contained definition needed within.
There's some sketchy shit going on. And people aren't opening up.
Oh shit.
What else?
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
It's not a lake.
It's an ocean. Threshold, acceptable limits.
Leading agent Estevez will mobilize. To confirm an active event, if an active AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify.
Okay, so that was when stuff was starting to happen.
If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, which they did. Relative operators, Cult of the Tree. Redacted and Alan Wake is missing.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Yeah, I need a definition on that, please. But based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord with a parts of a cord. Eyewitnesses' accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality. The changes being based on redacted when used.
I feel like I'm reading an SCP document.
Parsing this item's effective. I mean, it basically is. Like, that's basically what the FBC is like the company that just monitors all this shit, all the weird shit. And so the DLC, the final boss is Dr. Hartman. If you remember Dr. Hartman, he's the cover on the books that.
Yes, he was the guy in the car and the thing that his wife was worried.
He apparently went into the lake and came out of the lake, and he's the final boss in the Controls DLC. And like the whole DLC is about Alan Wake's situation. But yeah, Dr. Hartman becomes like this giant fucking monster that is like the final boss.
Alright.
The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010. However, it's unclear that the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. The light switch is possible OOP. So I just started playing Control again.
Yes, I was gonna say, I did notice you playing Control.
Yeah, I literally just did like the opening, but I don't know exactly what an OOP is, but I know it's just something like very, very like not it's just like supernatural. Like I know the weapon she uses in Control is an OOP, I'm pretty sure, but anyway, it's something important to Remedy's fucking universe. Which I was actually thinking I might, I don't know if you'd be interested in doing a Let's Play on that, because it's way more combat focused, which you would be more into.
I still have not seen anything on Control.
Yeah, so
only the times we saw
anybody
it in the
who's
Game
watching
Awards.
this shit, you can comment and let us know if you want us to.
Or just
to do that.
or Omar can post something in the Hype Labs Discord. Link below. And he can vent at you people to see if you're interested in a Control playthrough.
But yeah, no, I really want to play through it again, and I think Alan Wake is a big Let's Play for us, so I think Control would be pretty fucking cool to go
Makes
through.
them permanent.
And the DLC and stuff. Also, I wish we did that playthrough before, because I didn't realize like how connected it would be to this game, but it definitely would have helped us understand this game a lot easier.
These motherfuckers really trying to make the MCU of the gaming world.
I'm okay with it because I am really into their storytelling. Okay.
Next thing you know, Max Payne is going to be somehow related to all this shit.
I thought he was going to be related since
I don't know if he is, but it's going to be... I don't know.
See, what is this? What is this? It says there's hella containers in here.
I think the game's just on something.
It's just slapping me in my fucking face right now.
Something.
I know there's definitely a bunch of shit here, because, like, for supplies for the boss fight. I only opened one box, but I don't know what else is out here.
Okay, so we have all that stuff. We know Alan's not... It wasn't entirely Alan the whole time. So... What now? Are we just gonna go back to the lake and go in and fight Scratch in his own territory?
They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what was going on in there?
Or Yako. Alright, well, I guess we come up with a new plan with these guys. Yes.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, oh, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough.
Yeah, the story's screwing with
So
your
the call
mind.
of the tree actually kills Taken.
Wrong
They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here.
What if the story's
remember
been
the
messing with
truth.
her memories the whole
No,
time?
Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
That's what I'm saying. What if your daughter is dead?
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson.
Oh, shut up!
This case is one for the books.
I see what you did
And
there.
2 for the coffee.
So, how do I come up with a new plan, guys?
That was just more like we're fucked than coming up with a new plan.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Okay, how the fuck do I come up with a new plan? Okay, there we go. Wait, no, it still says come up with a new plan. Alright, it has to be on the case board. What else is there not?
Game? What are you trying to...
Everything says for later.
Do we have to come up with the plan?
Yeah, we...
Do we have to
Okay,
come
wait,
up
wait,
with an idea of how to end this LP?
Here we go.
That's what I'm saying. Are we a part of the story?
It's not a
I need to know
YouTube
what
channel. It's a
information I
family.
can still trust.
It's not a YouTube channel. It's a brand. I did see you got a new profile, though.
Yeah, on tour.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this.
Talk to me, Tor!
But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Alright.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have
That's what
verified reports
OOP
that
means.
Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE
Object of
here
power.
back in
Yeah.
2010. Definitely has power. We know that much.
What? I blinked. What?
Nothing. It's my own brain. Sorry, I had to pause. I just... If OOP is oop, or OO, op,
Yeah.
as you said, and
Which
Alan Wake has words of power, does that mean Alan Wake has a WAP? Also known as wet-ass pussy? Sorry, but you said, oh, that's what an op is, and then I was just like, put words of power, and I was just like, oh, no.
come up with
Blurgel, do not
I
put
always
the
do.
definition up. Do not do it. Do not. No. No.
Put that down.
Put it away. Put it away. Put up the definition of
Put that. No,
sesquipedalian.
put that. Urban. Yeah, please put that instead.
Yeah, sesquipedalian is a better and more fun word to use. Not that.
Yeah, please. Okay. So what? No.
Unless Mr. Scratch is gonna come out here and tell us to what.
Shut up.
Slap some barbecue
stop.
sauce all over that. I don't know what he's gonna do. Also, what are we doing? Like, we're trying to come up with a new plan, and it seems like every time we try and piece together new information, everyone's like, "Oh man, this sucks."
We just have to keep talking to people. Yep, the more profiling.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We go
We
in.
live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams.
Whoa!
Oh, what?
Sorry, you can't just be T-posing like that.
Anything creative.
Was that his wop?
Stop it.
Will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story.
That's
But
how
I
they,
can use the
that's just
clicker
how
to
they
change
explain
something
things to
else.
her. They just T-pose
Like
right
getting
behind
Wake
her.
out of the dark place.
Okay, so we can use the clicker to get him out, but we can't change the story because Wake can only do that.
Blurjo, I have a request. Can you please
I will
somehow
use
just
the
get
clicker to
that
change
T-pose of
And
Tor
bring
as
Wake
the
back at
thumbnail?
Golden Lake.
That would be
I'll need the
amazing.
right work of art, but that won't be a problem. I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
Do we have it?
Oh,
shit.
Going and traveling to other areas will be limited if you choose to continue.
I think the question is, do we have the game figured out?
Not just yet.
Do we
Give
have
me a
it
moment.
all
Okay,
100%
Anderson.
figured out? Because
You
what was
have
it
to
by
know.
like episode 13? The title was Guys, It's Making Sense. Does it make sense?
Yeah, for the most part. Like, there's still things like we could definitely be touched upon, like Zane getting shot in the head and still being alive. Stuff like that. But my thing is, are we ready to travel to another area? Okay.
I was really hoping you would do a bit where you'd be like, I don't know if I really understand, but I want to get further confused and just hit the end of the game button.
Well, I also want to see if we can go back to Alan Wake right now, or if that's not a thing.
I think they're trying to line it up so his last chapter is the actual definitive last chapter. You do.
Probably. I just want to see real quick. Oh, sorry. I want to see if we can switch realities in the save point.
It would make sense considering they forced us out.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're ready to dive into the belly of the beast.
Well,
What's our time at?
We are only at 30, and I know there was probably a little bit of cut zone there, so I mean,
All right. Well, let's make a save. Overwrite our original Let's Play.
this is the Let's Play now. It is a part of
No,
the
this
story.
is the Let's Play now. But I just wanted to overwrite that just in case I want to come back and, platinum again. Alright.
Well,
We're doing it.
See what
It's been a
happens.
journey. It's been a ride. It's been
Yeah.
a long, confusing fucking journey and ride, but I think it's time.
Yeah, why not go for it? Because to be fair, the first 20 minutes of this episode has just been us walking around listening to dialogue.
Ready to go?
Go for it. And hey, they're like, you did it already? Go for it.
I'm ready to head to Cauldron Lake now. Let's get the plan started.
Okay, here we go. We'll be there for you. What do you need from us?
I'll head to Cauldron Lake with the clicker.
Scratch will try to get you, Anderson. You'll need backup.
I can tell there's no talking you out of coming, Casey. Estevez, is there a way to get that light array to the lake?
Oh, I've got you covered, so good news there. And we'll bring our mobile containment unit. It's specially built for entities like Scratch.
And this work of art, Anderson. What's the plan for that?
I'll make some calls on the way. Just meet me at Cauldron Lake.
You know, the JoJo, like, on the journey music. Yeah. Alright, to Cauldron Lake, here we go. I thought that was Tor for a second, Stan.
Tor?
Oh,
I need the old gods of Asgard.
What?
I need a very special song.
Yeah!
You need to open up the lake.
Bus is already loaded, and we said our goodbyes. Ready to hit the road, just like the old times, baby.
You saw this coming, huh? Of course. I need a song about Alan Wake. About bringing him out of the dark place.
A rider, a lake of darkness, bringing him into the light. It writes itself.
I hope they've still got
This
it.
is literally just turning out to be the end of part 3 of JoJo, where they, like the end of the midway of part 3, where they're like, we have to go to Egypt! Get the party together!
I'm still seeing spots from those lights. What the heck was that about?
Well, guess we're not going to Deerfest.
We could party afterwards.
Yeah, oh, well, I guess Deerfest is probably going to happen afterwards.
That's our whole point. We gotta stop him because he's trying to do it at Deerfest. Oh, there it is.
Oh. Seriously, even Mr. Scratch is all up in this hype about Deerfest. I don't understand the hype.
After getting his hands on the FBC files, Ilmo Koskinen knew what he was up against. He masterminded the cult, his and Yako's army, to fight the fucked up horror lurking under the lake, and a plan to keep those feds in their bunker by the lake in the dark. Outsiders would only screw things up. The Koskilas sabotaged the FBC's monitoring station and rigged it to alert them when something was brewing at the lake.
Oh, so he was the one.
One time months later, when the alarm rang, they drove to the lake again, ready for a fight. But this time, they didn't find any monsters. Something else washed ashore. The light switch. They'd read how Wake had stopped Jagger with it in the stolen files. From that point on, whenever the cult caught someone taken over by the Shadow, they cut out the monster's heart, pushed the switch into the hole, and flicked it.
Basically, literally, turning their game off.
Here we go. Can you turn on the fan?
Alright, well, on the road again.
Pick up, pick up.
They say,
David, please pick up.
David.
David, it's me. Where have you...
Stop. For once, you need to listen. You left me.
Yep. No.
Yeah, the story's screwing with you, pal.
Then you let her... She's dead because of you. And I don't ever...
Did I not call this, like, near the beginning of the LP? I could have sworn I said something like, your daughter's dead. I could have sworn I said something like that right at the beginning.
David! Jesus Christ.
Gotta rewrite the story.
It's getting worse. It's spreading. I'm running out of time.
Yeah, Blizzard, could you double check that? Okay, if I did, I'm gonna rave about it like it happened. Holy shit, I called it!
Alrighty, we're back.
Into the belly of the beast. Load up.
Okay, let me try again.
Load up. Alright.
Alright.
Here we go.
Go.
Not maybe somewhere. Hopefully.
Might have to go back like the original one.
Well,
you know, I never was able to explore this area. I don't know how you get in there.
that was the area where... Wasn't that the area where we first saw it?
Do I have to, like... No. No, that wasn't watery. But maybe I have to... We might have to go in there now, but I don't know.
I mean, you got the other... You got the other save, just in case.
Well, no, because you can go... Because when I was exploring the area for all the other stuff, you can go up to here. Oh, there's bolt cutters there now. Yeah. Oh, okay, so that's how you get in there. But when you got here, there was like a broken down area, but you weren't able to go up this road yet.
Alright.
We're incoming with the lights, Anderson. Where do you want them?
Set them up on the shore. We need to be ready if Scratch shows up.
We'll be ready.
We're preparing for war.
Yeah, they're...
Oh, here we go. It's already starting. So the Dark Man is such a strong stand that it just literally can affect other people. When we thought there were other stand users, or actually it's literally just, I think I said it already, it's probably just like he can just give people stands like the two cops. This is kind of nuts. Actually, you know what? In case we didn't do it the first time... oh wait, no. Yes, we totally did. But I want to see Blurge will do it again just for the meme. Hit the Mr. Scratch stand die catch, please. Thank you. Gotta give him something to do.
There's another cult stash.
Oh, that's a lot.
What?
Alright, and we'll cut some right here. That guy died. Let me see if he dropped anything. His body's gone. Hey.
No, still gaming.
Alright. So where did they say they're putting the lights?
They're all going down to the lake.
Right. Oh man, it's been so long. We literally haven't been there since the first game.
Oh.
That must be Tornodin.
Oh yeah, the party's only just getting started.
Kiddo! We're almost at the gig! And Odin's run over 4 minions of darkness!
Oh, hell yeah!
The bus is our hammer!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
I need you to meet me at the shore. Is the song ready?
Almost! Odin's got a killer chorus! Come save your soul! Road, tree! Tree! What tree? There's no tree in the song! Who the fuck put the tree in the middle of the road?
What?
We're not on a road!
Drive carefully.
Oh, I barely saw them.
Pedal to the metal, bro! Metal to the pedal! Yeah!
Very rock and roll way to drive.
They're so stupid.
This one? Or down here?
Yeah, this is where yeah. Oh, I love those guys.
They're really fucking great.
Oh my god, how did they... Their bus must have been, like, huge if we're talking, like, legit tour bus or some shit.
Can we even get through there? Where am I supposed to go?
Because that was blocked off when I went around that bit.
Okay.
Unless...
Yeah, I was supposed to go that way, I think. Because you can't go up here anymore.
Just follow the path of destruction.
Well, that's what I was doing, but it leads to the water. So... Wait, no, yeah. Huh. Let's go these ways, I guess. See if that does anything. Oh, boys! Can I show you something?
Do you know the way out?
I missed. That was actually abysmal. I can't get that anymore. Please.
Oh my god, you could. She ducked it while she was reloading, so it still wouldn't have hit.
Okay. Stop moving. Maybe I should go with this one.
Wasn't there another path where the destruction was getting started? Like around where we saw...
I mean, it literally says that the bus and what goes down the way I went.